She's not my girlfriend, that word is too small. She's the room gone quiet when she walks through it all. She's the laugh in my lungs when the day cuts deep. She's the hand on my chest when I can't fall asleep. She not my girlfriend, labels feel small on her skin. She the moon when I'm lost in the dark, soft glow pulling me back in. She the heat in December, hands on my neck when I'm cold. She the laugh that I live for, in a world that been growing old. Her heart spills over, coffee on the table, laughing on the floor. She says I'm nothing special, I just love her even more. She saves the last slice, gives her jacket when the wind cuts cold. Holds the door for strangers, carries weight that most hearts couldn't hold. You walk in a room and it feels like Sunday. Calm in my chest, storms just fade away. You laugh at my doubts, turn my fear into faith. You give and you give, never keeping the score. You see a pretty face, I see a whole life scene. You say lucky guy, you don't know what I mean. She's more to me than you can dream, more than you can name, more than you can see. She's a moon when I'm lost in the dark. She's a fire in the frost on my heart. Her kiss still thrills me every time it seems like 1,000 years and still it feels brand new to me. She's more to me than you can dream. She's more to me than you can dream. More than words, more than a name. Every day still feels brand new. Her kiss still thrills me just the same. She more to me. She more to me. She not my girlfriend, she all and she more. She's a quiet little miracle I was praying for. Yeah, I love this girl beyond measure, beyond reason. Out of all the universe, she my one good season. She not my girlfriend, she all and she more. Her heart overflows, this world ain't ready. Too much grace in those tired eyes. I love this girl beyond all measure, beyond all reason, beyond all time. You're not just my girl, you my home, you my core. You not my girlfriend, you all and more. She's a coat on my shoulders when the wind cuts through. Coffee at the window on a sky turning blue. She's a song in the silence on a long, long road. She is warmth in the winter in the deepest snow. We've been dancing through lifetime, same souls in a million forms. I still shake when she leans in, every time like a quiet storm. I could live here forever in the curve of a shoulder blade, in the way that she looks at me low like I never gon' fade. She cries at old movies, send me dumb memes when my day feels long. Leaves notes on my mirror, drink your water, babe. Stay strong, she forgives too easy in a world that bites and keeps the score. She still chooses softness, makes me wanna be a better man than before. You stay when it's hard, when I'm less than my best. You hold all my flaws like a hand to your chest. You pray when I'm lost, name my hope in the dark. You cover my shame like a cold on the floor. You call it chemistry, I call it gravity. You see two hands held, I see eternity. She's more to me than you can dream, more than you can name, more than you can see. She's the moon when I'm lost in the dark. She's the fire and the frost on my heart. Her kiss still thrills me every time it seems like 1,000 years and still it feels brand new to me. She's more to me than you can dream. She's more to me than you can dream. More than words, more than a name. Every day still feels brand new. Her kiss still thrills me just the same. She more to me. She more to me. She not my girlfriend, she all and she more. She's a quiet little miracle I was praying for. Yeah, I love this girl beyond measure, beyond reason. Out of all the universe, she my one good season. She not my girlfriend, she all and she more. Her heart overflows, this world ain't ready. Too much grace in those tired eyes. I love this girl beyond all measure, beyond all reason, beyond all time. You're not just my girl, you my home, you my core. You not my girlfriend, you all and more. After 1,000 suns, after 1,000 falls, I still get that rush when she says my name at all. Oh, if I had another millennia, I'd still chase that first touch. Still shake from that same kiss, guess forever's not enough. After 1,000 years, I still forget to breathe. Every brush of her lips on mine brings me down to my knees. Call it whatever you want, you only see in the seams. But I'm living the whole thing, way beyond your dreams. Who am I to hold a hand like this? To be the one she calls when the dark hits. If love is just a word, then I'm speaking in her name. Every breath, every day, I would do it all the same. If I had 1,000 lives, I would choose you and everyone. Every small quiet yes you give feels brighter than the sun. Feels brighter than the sun. Yeah.
What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to another live stream. It has been sort of, well, mainly nearly a week now. Right now, time is 15:15. It's 3:15 in the afternoon. So I am going to test something with this live stream. I had an email, which I'm going to bring you over to this stream. I had an email. I don't even know when I got email, but this email is talking about the Streamlabs 24/7 live stream, right? And I had an email with this with a link, and apparently this one, it mainly is going to keep on looping your live stream over and over, and you don't need Wi-Fi, you don't need none of that, right? So I am going to be doing this as well today. If you lot wonder what's on that words, this one is She's All and She's More from my from my channel. But anyway, in this live stream, I will be playing this video that I have recorded on my mobile phone. Yes, just let you lot know. This the recording of this one, it isn't that very good. Just let you lot know, it's not that great. Because some reason my phone decided to lag a little. But if you lot haven't gathered the title of this video, I am mainly going to be talking about the workers that came on Monday. I am going to say everything that has happened from my experience with it, and somebody who used to be a plumber, like over 14 years ago, something like that. I used to be a plumber, and I used to do loads of plumbing sort of stuff, and I was good at it. There's never been any leaks, and there has been never any problems. I did electricity as well, and I was only 16 years old, right? When I was doing plumbing, the place that I was living in, the guy there, he'd been doing it for decades or whatever. And I mainly done it, and he told me, him and his son told me, it's like, well, why didn't you figure out how to do it? And if you get really, really stuck, just try to work it out. Just might be do it wrong, it doesn't matter, anything like that. So I thought, okay, I'm down for challenge. I love challenges back then. I loved it. So I did. I took all the old plumbing out. I thought, take it all off. Then I noticed, oh yeah, I need to turn off the water. Then I asked, Andy, it's like, Andy, how do I turn the water off? I've never done it before. I don't even know where I'm going to turn off water. And he said, well, you need to try to figure that out. Where will the, off switch? So I was like, I don't know. So many lights looking around, trying to find. So it's like any little thing that needs to be turned off, I turn them off. Like in the bathrooms, bathroom, in the kitchen. Then there was the boiler. So it's like, which way does it go? I did ask, like, which way do you turn? And he said, well, figure it out. So I'm like, okay, so I need to test this then. So I went into in the kitchen, because it was downstairs. Went in the kitchen and I turned the water on, both taps on, right? I thought I'd turn them both on. And then I went in and turned it one way, nothing. So I turned every single one switch off, and I looked, the water. It's like, how the hell am I going to do this? So I was putting about with that, right? Took me roughly over probably half an hour, or maybe 45 minutes, or I'm going to say an hour. Right, but just so you know, I never done it before, and I never went into one of those places, well, sort of the rooms like boiler is. I never touched the boiler, never been in the boiler before, never done any of that. Right, just so you don't know, I never know. I know I was 16 years old. I want can I find that, right? And I was like, okay, so I tried to everything, and I was still stuck. I turned everything off. I tried the other way. I couldn't put my finger on it. And I went, like, in taps, I turned it all off. So where am I going wrong? And then I said, right, I turned everything off, every single switch off, but there's still water coming out. Then he said, yes, we know. And the reason why there's water, because with the pipes, it's coming from somewhere else. And we don't know where it's coming from. So I was like, okay, well, she told me that. So, I mean, like, spent over an hour, and that hour I could be doing something else. You just, like, wasting my time. I got so pissed off with them. I'm not kidding. I got so peed off with them. And we really figured out, well, he figured out. I didn't even know what he was saying. He was talking like, this and this and this. I was like, went over my head. I didn't even have a clue. I was like, okay, cool. Like, anyway, turn the water off. I remove all the pipes, and then I put new ones in. I took everything one out, put new one in. Took the ceiling down, took it off. Took floor up, done that. Yeah, anyway, I did all that, right? But anyway, that was back then. You lot want to know what happened this week. Right. So Monday, they came roughly just after 8 o'clock in the morning. Alright, first when they came in, and they actually said, right, let's have a look around. So they look around, seen radiators. They're supposed to be doing all the radiators, every single radiator. Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 2 in the bottom room. So 2, then 3, 4, 5, 6 radiators, right? They're supposed to be doing that, changing them or follow. They didn't. They only changed 2. One in this room and one in the bathroom, right? They turned off the water, hot water. There's no hot water. And there was no hot water, no water at all, right? And can't have heating, right? On Monday, there was working with the, the boiler room. They did all that, took it all out, and then they was doing that. It was all fine. It was completely fine, right? And one of the guys said to my mother, I said, oh, can I use your Wi-Fi? And they was wondering, well, he had said, oh, it's because my wife is mainly in labour sort of thing. It's just make sure, because yesterday she thought, they believed that she was going to give birth yesterday. And so he could get, email from the mum, well, from the his wife, or a that lot. Bullet, right? So everything on Monday was perfect. Absolutely perfect, right? The guy left roughly after 3 o'clock. I poured everything out in here so they could get to the radiator, and in my brother's room as well, and in the front room. Took all of that out way and all of that, right? Then he had an email, he had to leave, right? And fine. But then it turns out that all of the workers left. So bear in mind, we had no hot water and we have no heating. My mum and myself, we are we are disabled, so we need hot water and heating, because our bones and our body can't deal with the cold too much, because with our problems with our back and left thing with that, cold and shivering can pull you back out and all that, right? Just thought I'd let you lot know with that. And yes, what I said is true. I'll come to that. Then Tuesday, we mainly pulled everything out, and then mum had a phone call, and they couldn't come because one of the guys couldn't come because he was flooded in. So he can't leave because he was flooded. So he can't come. So that's fine. That's fine. That's not in the one's fault. But the other workers can come because they're not flooded in. But my mother said that reason why they can't come because they are actually, the guy who couldn't come is their boss and he knows a bit more about it, right? Which, being right, that was a lie, right? Because they told mother and all that a lot that the mother didn't lie, they did, right? Then I was like, okay, fine. so we had no heating or hot water on Tuesday. Brilliant, right? Wednesday come. I didn't move anything until we know that they are coming. So they came. Brilliant. We moved all the stuff, they was here, and you were seeing this video here about that as well. And you will see all the work and all of that lot, right? Oh, Wednesday come. Right, move all the stuff. Brilliant. Right. And the guy, well, one of the guys, I don't even know his name, went in the front room. And this bit what really pissed me off. Alright, sort of thing. And me and mum, well, you lot know, me and my mother and my brother, we always snap joke with each other, have a laugh, like messing around, sort of thing, like when talking. And so, I'll give you a sample. Actually, I don't need to give you a sample. And mother was like saying something, and I said, "Well, it's your job." And everything, yeah, you don't do enough anyway, because like with it, so yeah, you don't even do enough stuff around here anyway. And she said, well, she does the cooking, she does the washing, she does cleaning, she does everything, right? And I was like, yeah, that ain't enough. All that, let's just have a laugh. Then he said, yeah, well, why didn't you just help out? And all that lot. And then there's something about, like, you know, sort of money. I can't remember what started it, but me and my brother was like mainly talking, and he said, well, why didn't you just help your mum out with the, oh yeah, mum said that, oh yeah, I'll pay the bills and all that lot. Then he said, well, why didn't you help your mother out paying bills and that? I was like, yeah, well, it's not my job, but I do give them money. Like on Monday, I'll be paying for the Wi-Fi, and I'll pay for the Wi-Fi. I'll pay, well, mum say, yeah, he pay like, you know, shopping and like, yeah, shopping and electric and all that lot every, well, whenever I get paid every 2 weeks and all that lot. And he got really funny, but I'm not being funny, mate. Which I come to in a minute, bit that he is liberty, you know, whatever sort of thing, right? He can't say something, well, why didn't you help out when? Anyway, come to that. And then he said, well, how, don't you work? Well, he asked me, don't you work? I was like, no. And then he said, why? Why didn't you work? It's like, well, because I'm not allowed to work. And then he said, why? Why are you not allowed to work? And I said, because the judge said I'm not allowed to work. Then he said, oh, is it because you're using? If you lot don't know what using mean, he mainly accused me for doing drugs, right? Which is no bull crap, start off. And I said, yeah, I don't do drugs and I don't drink alcohol. I don't believe in it. And he hissed and like face questions like, okay. I was like, yeah, I don't do none of that. And mother said, well, he has disabilities. Well, he's disabled, sorry. Or fat lot. And he just like, you know, complete rude. I wanted to strangle him. I ain't kidding. I wanted to strangle him, but I know for a while if I do that, then they're not going to do any of the work. Then we will be a lot longer for them to send somebody else. Which bit what coming up, I nearly did, and I'm really surprised my mother didn't. Bit what's coming up in a minute, right? So when Wednesday, because they didn't come on Tuesday. On Wednesday, they left. Or better, we still have no hot water and we have no heating, right? Then Thursday came. They came, or that lot. They was, well, one of the guys, which I'm going to call him Jack, for legal reasons, right? Jack came and he said that, well, he mainly was like moaning all ever since he came on like a Monday. All what he's been doing is moaning about other workers, moaning about everything, and he came on saying, "Oh well, when job is done, it's done." And can't wash it, can't do none of this sort of thing, right? He was like completely rude. When he was like, you know, slagging all of his other workers off, he was slagging other people off as well. All what they was doing the whole week was talking, not doing no work. Mainly, most of the days, right, They wasn't doing nothing. And just let you lot know, they didn't even tell us what they're going to do. They never said that they're going into the power room, what I call power room, where like switches or that lot. They never said that they're going in there. Nothing. They never said about anything else. That's the thing. They didn't tell us what they're going to do, right? And the one of the guys, he stayed really, really late on Thursday. He stayed really, really late, roughly till, well, I think roughly around 7 o'clock at night, because he said, well, he wanted to get it done. And I don't know what guy that was, I'm not really sure. I think it was that, Jack. I believe he was one who stayed, or the other guy stayed today. I was like, okay, cool. We still have no heating, no water, right? We had none of that. And Jack was like mainly moaning. There was like this female came, right? I can't remember what day she came. They never said who they are. They never came in, oh, I am so and so, this and this. None of them said their names to none of us. They never said their names. They never showed their ID. Nothing, right? Nothing. And on Thursday, they was in this bedroom, right? And I know for a while they was going through my shit. They was going through my stuff, right? They was going through it or that because, well, things was moved and everything. And one of the thingamabobs, I covered one of the bags and I can't say what's inside it, obviously reason. That been gone through and been chucked in, back in, and they've been going through this stuff. And that's all I could think of on Thursday. Yesterday, Friday, was even more worse. The guy was like slagging everybody off, and he mainly was saying like a lot of horrible stuff, really really rude, disrespectful. They was using my mum's stuff. My mum bought a ladder, right, brand new ladder that hasn't been used. They flooded the bathroom. They completely flooded it, and they didn't bother cleaning it up. They didn't clean it up or anything. They made it damages. They mainly didn't do anything right. Right? One of the guys like day before on Thursday was doing like the radiators, but he never turned them off. Turned the top bit off it so water doesn't come out. There's no water in the radiators, and they're supposed to be filling all of the radiators up on Monday. They didn't. Right? And there was like still moaning, winching the female, whatever her name is. I asked who she was because I didn't see on. Well, I heard her. I asked her, "Excuse me, ma'am, ma'am, who are you?" And she said she's a plumber. I was like, "Okay, well, it'd be nice if you lot tell us who you are when you come in our home. Tell us who you are, because how would we know you are a thief? You're trying to steal." And you never told us who you are. You never said hi to any of us. You just came in, walk in, and then just done whatever. I never seen her do one work, not one. She's a plumber. She didn't do nothing when she was here. Not what I have seen or heard. That is safe. Not once. Got me. I didn't really see any of them doing any work. Really, I only seen one guy actually doing something once. And And she's like, oh, yeah, okay, okay. She was stuck up bitch. That's what I say. None of them, like, was older. They all are like, they roughly around 20 to 25 years old. They were stuck up. The Jack, he always kept on saying, bro, homie. He thinks he's high now. He's just a little pussy, right? And mainly, the female was out in the hallway. There was the other guy was in the boiler. And Jack was in this room. I mainly went to the bathroom, and the female mainly gives a sign to Jack, sort of thing like, "Oh, somebody's coming, oh, it's coming." Went in, then he decided to walk out, right? And like, there's this thing. he decided to walk out and everything. I went in the bathroom, went to the toilet, came out, right? And then I went in the front room, and like I've been in the front room all week, and I was bored as hell because mother and my brother would not let me wouldn't let me pick what to watch, and they had wrestling WWE on all week. I didn't get a chance to watch anything what I want. I think I was bored all day. Roughly mainly 8 o'clock till roughly what 5, 6 o'clock, might I say. I was bored with nothing to watch. I was on my tablet, like was playing a game, and then I listened to music. But I got bored of playing a game, and I was bored of listening to music, sort of thing. And I wasn't kid workers and that because they were slagging everybody off. Well, fat lot, right? And I asked like every day, oh, can I pick something? No. Then yes, yeah. On Wednesday, Friday, I said, oh, can I pick what to watch? And mother didn't even answer me. I said, can I pick something to watch? And all that lot. And okay, cool. No answer. She heard me. So I was like, okay, whatever then. Fuck it, I'm not bothered going to ask again because I've been asking all week. That's what I said to mother. And she like, laugh a little. I was like, seriously? And then when I heard that oh they are finishing up, then got a couple more things to do and that. And then my mother asked me, what did you want to watch? It's like, it's pointless now because they're going to leave soon. It's pointless. Because like me and mum were talking like last week, well, or week before, that I watched Mamma Mia 1 and 2. That's what I thought we would go and watch. And nope. She asked, and I guarantee she probably heard that and said that they're finishing up. So, oh, what's something? So it's like, that pissed me off. And it's like, what's the point? Like I saying, it's like, that really, really pissed me off. Mother really, really pissed me off. Like I said to her, it's like, yeah, what's the point? It's like, yeah, okay, whatever. In future, I'm just going to take remote. I'm going to put something on. I don't give a shit if they like it or not. So I'm not sitting down like I have done all the week, not watching anything, like, and it's just shitty wrestling. I hate wrestling. It's pathetic. Really, it's annoying. But anyway, mother went to sleep, and what else is that? Yeah, I heard the guy was on the phone with someone out loud. I think that was his boss, and he was like talking about something about last week. He was at some old lady's house, and the guy maybe was stolen something, and he had enough and all that lot, and he punched the other guy in the face, and the other guy said wait in the fan and all that lot. And then he's saying about he said the other guy said something about watching like some girl in the shower sort of thing. Then he said after it's like, oh, so like me going up to kids and saying to them like, oh, I know where you live. And all that. Sound a bit creep, right? Well, he is a creep anyway. Good tell. Alright. And then he was came on saying like loads of other things and like stealing stuff, and then talking about the other guy who had to wait 6 months without water, and he supposed to go round there and do it, right? And he went round there to wondering what's going on, and one of the things like mainly broken off sort of thing, right? And he said, oh, it looked like if he yanked it off. He blaming the guy for breaking it off, which is really bullcrap. I guarantee it's live because, well, it's him. He's been lying like mainly about everything, slagging everybody off and all that lot. Starting shit. It's just like a little kid mainly, and then he was saying like, oh, with he never learned how to do the plumbing. He never learned any of that. Nobody taught him like how to do the pipes, how to do the boiler, how to do electricity. He never done it, and he's been doing it for 2 years, right? 2 years, and he never, well, he said that nobody taught him how to do anything. He just got on and do it. Like, oh, if it doesn't work, just put it in, clear it up. If it doesn't work, then who give a shit? If it doesn't work, long as they get their heat in and or fact the water for a bit, and then if it doesn't work, who give a shit? It's their problem. Or fact, he was rude. I would have wanted to smack him one. So bad. And he was saying like stealing and slagging more people off, saying how useless worker, and he was saying everything that he has done this week, which I can't really say like what lose that. He was blaming other workers for stuff that he was one who done. He did all that. No other worker did it. He did it all. He was just blaming, and then he getting credit. Well, he mainly trying to like, oh, I wanted to do this when the one of the other guys said, oh, that's not bad. Or in fact, like, he said, yeah, I did it. I did that. I did that. He didn't even do it. He never did put in the radiators in here and the bathroom, and he's just taking credit because the other guy who went off having the baby, he went off having like go hospital because his wife's in labour, and I think he was one who put the radiators in. He was putting, and then he's like took like credit and all that, and it's like, are you kidding me? He's getting credit for all of it. It's like what the hell, right? He was still slagging everybody off, and then he's like he said a lot of things which I can't really say too much because I can't remember all of it. And then he hanged up. Then I was like, because he said about stealing, I'm going in the bedroom, right? And yeah, Liberty one, so they was talking, I went bathroom and all that lot. Then when I came in here, the one of my storage boxes was open because the clips, I know I closed it because I closed it easy to move there. That was undone. Then he was saying, oh, it looked like Alien did it. And all that lot. God knows what he was talking about in here. Oh, it looked like Alien done it. All that lot, right? He was mainly slagging us off, slagging everything here, and then it's like he was moaning about Messi all that lot. And like I said to him, and like, well, I've got all, like 3 people in 2 bedroom flat, 3 people have stuff, and here's all my stuff. So and you're saying Messi all that lot. So it's like, well, yeah, it's like mainly it's like yeah, whatever. And I came in there, was noticing the box, and I was like really going through stuff. And I mainly took my safe out. I took the hard drive. I took a lot of stuff out that cost a lot of money. I took it out. He saw. I took it out and everything, and all that lot. Oh yeah, I remembered on Thursday. So I just remembered on Thursday I went bath my say I it's like, oh, so if I could use toilet. So I thought I'd just ask just in case toilet's out of order, and I've mucked up my words that I was been a long day, and then I went in there. It's like he's like he had a long day, and then I was like, then I said it to myself. It's like yeah, I had a long day because I got a lot of work. I didn't really go to sleep because I was working all night and doing things through the day, and you whatever. Yeah, going back 5. Move all the stuff, and he was like still like moaning and whinging to like the other female, and the guy was complaining, whinging, saying, "Oh, he wouldn't done that. He would done it this way. Oh, he would not put like pipes all the way up." No, the other guys said have like straight pipes. They were turning around all that lot. He would have done it straight up. Then he said, "Oh, I would have gone straight up," and all that lot. I was like, he really peed me off. Like, he's trying to get credit, he's trying to change it when he was one who did it. Alright? And he messed up. The whole out in hallway was like mainly water everywhere. Like puddles. Right, which we were seeing in the picture, which yeah, it's all when they left and nothing. It was when they left. Well, that because I only remembered yesterday to take pictures of it, but unfortunately, all that. Yeah, Monday we had shopping came. I just remembered on Monday we had shopping. We told them that shopping came. We said we need the hallway be cleared. Did they do that? No. They were they went to like, you know what, just, they just walk around it or that or climb over it. They know we like, you know, disabled or that lot. So we had to carry it or that lot over the shit, and it's like freaking frustrating. It went all the way over the hallway, which you would see in the video, which you won't see all covering the floor, obviously. Because I've only remembered yesterday. And yes, I think it was yesterday we had shopping because on ours there was no milk, so we ordered items. And items came, I think it was yesterday, and not yesterday, on Thursday. Um, and it was mainly like they still are crap, so we had to carry it over. Mum's like trying to struggle climbing and like, you know, climbing over stuff, and she thought I'll be kicking off. And well, if I tell you, like, if my mum slipped or hurt herself, me and my brother would go ape shit at 'em. And Jack, you think you are like, you know, hard that punching someone, right? Just like, no, if I punch you, just like, you know, you'd be knocked out one punch. Believe me, you'd be knocked out so fast. I would knock you out so fast, and I would drag you out by your throat. That is the thing. That's why I would do it to all of them. I know telling you lot to, you know, to piss off now. Get lost. You're not doing your job properly. And they finally, at I believe it was like 5:15, they finally got heating working and hot water working. Finally, they finally did it. 5 o'clock on Friday, and they had whole week, 4 days to do it, but they refused to freaking do it or that lot. And it's like, they finally did it. And like constantly moaning and whinging. Yeah, I'm moaning and whinging now, but I'm telling you lot what happened and that. So right now, I am going to show you the video, and this video is going to show you what happened. And just that you know, the recording of it isn't that good, so I do apologise for that. So hopefully you lot enjoy with all of this. But I just let you lot know. Enjoy. I fixed the camera. Right, so I just want to let all of you lot know, all of this stuff right here. So, I fixed the camera. Right, so I just want to let all of you lot know, all of this stuff right here, I mainly moved it all over around here, which I'll show you. Only thing that I kept here was this stuff, what's up here, all that, and those three storage boxes down there. All of this, I moved out, and I put over there. This bit, and I moved this bed, right, on Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday, and Friday, twice. Right, one moving it over, and I'll put on my bed right where this is. Right. Yeah. I noticed I missed what I said. It was Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. And on Thursday, I didn't even need no. Wednesday and Thursday, I didn't even need to move the stuff because they didn't bother coming in. Sorry, I just remembered. Monday, yeah, I know. But that's where I put it. Oh. And also, I moved my desk and my PC in front room. Well, my PC and the monitor and everything else in front room because I don't want to take a chance of it getting broken or anything like that. This is the new radiator, which I'll show you to my light on. This is the new radiator that I put in. You could tell. Yeah, just saying, they got white paint because started to use the paint, but went out of white paint years ago. And this one, what was before pink, my mum had her in pink, and this was like over 15 years ago. This one because couldn't paint it, so the radiator was actually up here. But they changed this radiator and it was like all the way up here, so they couldn't like, you know, paint down there. So I thought I'd just kind of let you lot know about that. How lower it is right there. See how low it is. I took the green screen away
And yes, I know you're not going to say that stuff up there. I whipped down as well. It's
That's that bit up top there. Didn't say it. That stuff was the soundproof sort of thing, just test it out so I didn't hear it upstairs. It was crap, and the soundproof, the like you watched my video. That was like me whipping it down, and it went like stick a bit stuck to the ceiling. I don't recommend buying those soundproof things. Don't recommend it. Get somebody who know what they're doing and buy it online yourself. Put it that way.
sticky tape. All of this, all of that lot, all of this I moved. So,
Turn the light off.
and I've got this. This is my gaming chair, right? And I'll show you. I can't show you. Yeah, my gaming chair is full feet as anything because it was underneath the bed. So all of this stuff. Wait, give me a second. Let me just turn the flashlight off. There we go. Yeah, these two storage boxes. When I moved the bed over here, over this bit, I put the storage boxes on top of it, and I put the suitcase, one of these two suitcase. Yeah, I put this suitcase on top of it as well. All of this stuff, I moved it over here. So this is what it was like with my, 8 foot panda or 6 foot panda. Got Hoover there. Got the TV. Got this bit stays, but I'm going to talk a bit more about this sort of stuff. This bit, I have to take this in and my money and my safe and everything in front room today because what I heard, which I'll go into a little bit more detail a bit later. So now I am going to show you this. They left these ones, these cap things. This is the radiator. This bit.
Yeah, just let you know, those cats things, they supposed to be changing these ones with them. And they didn't bother do it. I thought I'd clarify that.
Right? They only changed this on every single one. They only changed two radiators. They changed the bathroom in this one. When they
Yeah,
got
no, it's below.
we got told that they're going to change all radiators. Right? That's what we got told. I'm going to show you in the bathroom. Alright. The door, the main mark. They flooded this bathroom yesterday. They flooded it. They made a lot of mess and everything.
Just let you know, when I say flooded, I don't mean they flooded it with pipes or anything. No, they flooded it because they was using the toilet with one of the like the Hoover thing was the water Hoover, and they plugged it into the toilet, and they mainly just poured the water in the toilet, right, which doesn't matter anyway, and they mainly was complete useless, put that way, sort of thing. The whole bathroom was like mainly flooded, and the water went up to this bit here, roughly like there, right? It was all flooded. We had to throw away the toilet paper because water was all over it. There was useless with it. But anyway,
It's been all mini clean and epic, and this is this one. And they said this is fine, which if I was them, I would actually, sort of remove.
yeah, this bit, alright. This they supposed to put a cap on it, alright, but they didn't. But if I was them, I would actually cut that off and then put a cap on the end. That's what I would have done. I wouldn't even bother keeping this on. This is the only radiator that has this. That's it. This is the only one. I looked on every single one, and this is the only one that has it. Alright? I would have just cut it or actually change it to one that just go up. That's it. That's what I would have done. They messed it up. They didn't do their jobs properly. Or that lot.
That, my opinion. More of these. You got two of these on every single one for some reason. Got this one as well. Yeah, in here was flooded. Something. There was mud all in here. Mudded.
Oh yeah, I forgot to show you a lot. Let's go back a sec. Go back to this bit.
the
So they
door, the
sink.
main mark. They flooded this bathroom yesterday. They flooded it. They made a lot of and I think got this one as well. Yeah, in here was flooded.
Yeah, the sink bit, they broken the sink by whacking it, and they broken the bit of thingbob off it. They snapped it off, and they didn't even tell us about it.
Something. There was mud all in here, mudded, nothing. Out here,
That's recycled.
they put a like plastic mat around. The Wi-Fi box was moved. They also used my mum's ladder, which they never had permission for. They never had permission. They decided to use it. Now,
And that ladder was in a box, never been opened or anything.
I'm going to show you in here. Yeah, it's going to be a bit dark. This is what they did. This is they changed everything, or everything in here. They changed it. This is all new and everything to it, which is not bad. But oh yeah, they shouldn't have done that bit. To be honest, they shouldn't. Yeah, they really did messed up in there. They've redone everything, and you could see that there.
That's what they did.
Didn't give shit about it. The guy, he decided like, you know what, I don't care. Got a hole up there. There's no hole up there though. They left this bit, so that's a bit stupid. Yeah, all of this.
Yeah, the thing was on top of this, right, I'll put it on the two radiators that gave to us, that eating the electric as well. I'll put that on top, and he decided to chuck it into the top of the boiler. They just left it there. Yeah, firehouse today.
Is new and nothing. So if you are a plumber and you do like, you know, heaters and nothing, let me know if this is done right. I'm going to show you around and everything. We got this thing which I have no clue what this is, and it's
Never
showing
seen it
a
before.
house in the flat. Hello. And they was moaning about they didn't have enough parts when they did have parts, but they refused to actually get it. And I'm trying to show you up there. Which I don't even know what I have.
What's that?
I can't see the phone. So I might just put on my phone actually. This bit.
Don't about the light.
And let's see down there. I don't even know if it's picking up anything. The phone's going all a bit weird.
Very nice electric thing.
And they did that. I thought you're not allowed to do that. Or is that the new? No, yeah, that's the new thing, Bob.
Yeah. Oh.
New thing. I've never seen that.
Are you allowed to put the one of those on? Because there's a gap. But I didn't know there was a gap. So, can we actually go back
I
to
thought you're not allowed to do that. Or is that the new? No,
what's
yeah,
this
that's
recording?
the.
Yeah, there's like nothing in the middle, and the two pipes are mainly connected to, but supposed to be connected. So how is that exactly going to work? I don't know. I might be wrong. I'll let you tell me.
New thing, Bob. New thing. I've never seen that before. And I used to do this sort of stuff years ago. They look like they put new board up because one of the guys moaning on for doing a one, and they say that beyond there, there's so many holes beyond there.
Yeah.
I'm not kidding. So many holes.
When I say too many holes, I mean they put over 20 holes into the wall, right? And when I say 20 holes, I mean 20 new holes they put there, and they left it there. Didn't even patch it up or anything. They just put board up and everything. That is the thing. We saw it on Thursday. There was loads of holes. There was like a hole round here. There was a big hole. I think here this one or behind there. There was a massive hole. and yeah, it's annoying.
This is the company, and we had no heating, no hot water for whole week since Monday to today, and right now we are Friday, and we didn't have no hot water, no heating for a whole week. And me and my mum, we are disabled, right? And by law, you have to have it. And they said that they would do it. They didn't. They only finished in the radiators today. They didn't really give a crap. They didn't do it properly. And that's not anything, right? They definitely do not clean up after themselves. Or actually cleaned up. Yeah, got plastic bit there that they left. And mud.
Yeah, you saw the map thing. Yeah, they whipped that up. They just cut it off. And they took the both door, this door and the oven cupboard, which you will see in a minute. They took them both off, which we didn't mind if they ask. They never bother asking if they can do it or not. They didn't bother.
So I was saying, that's not the only thing.
That was Jack when he did that. I saw him done it and he never even bother like, say anything. They never even asked us about anything. That's the thing, it's annoying.
Just going in here. And stuff. They was playing about with all this stuff, and that they never asked any of us permission for them to do this. They add this.
Yeah, they on the form there was nothing saying that they are going to do this. They only said that they're going to change the water, not the radiators. That's what they said. They only said they only going to do the radiators, not going in here or change the boiler. They only said they're going to do radiators and put a new thingamabob outside. That's it. That's only two things. New radiators in every single room, but they didn't. Then done two. So it's like it's one way, say one thing, and then decided to do something totally different. It's like, come on.
Bit, which they never told any of us about it. They don't even know what this is. Oh, okay. It's not one of those. Okay, cool. Like levitating a bit. And they use up loads of electric. Like me and my mother, we put on, I believe, around 100 quid. I believe on Monday, if I remember correctly. And we've mainly had only, I think, 87p yesterday. So we have to go over to my mum.
Yeah. If you do, I didn't hear it. We put £100 on electric on Monday, well, Sunday night, 100 quid, right? And we only had 87p on Thursday left. Do you want me those heaters and everything? We had to keep rooms somewhat warm, not freezing cold. And they was charging everything. They was charging all their stuff. That is the thing. And it's like, okay, they never asked us anything about it if they could or not. They just go on and do it, never even asked. So we're just like, yep, okay, just get it done. And end of the day, ladies and gentlemen, let me know if they did it right. If there's any plumbers or electricians out there or anything, let us know. Oh yeah, the plug socket behind me, right? That stopped working. I think it was on, I can't remember what day it was last week. It didn't work. Like all of these was connected up fine and everything. It didn't even work at all. Like for at least 5 minutes, there was no power coming from it. And then finally there was power. Power and everything. Well, what I'm using now, my PC and that. It it was weird. I have never seen that ever happen. So short circuit or fuse blown away. I don't know. Let you lot decide. I'm not an electrician. By law, I'm not an electrician, even though I done electrician in past. But anyway, that's in past.
Was the overdrawn. and she tried. So let me know if this is done right.
Why isn't axes?
So that's the date. You can see her with that. Yeah, that is that. They touched Mum's Wi-Fi without her permission at all. Let's just go in the in here. In here, one of the guys, no, it's this side. One of the guys didn't even turn this off at all. Didn't do it properly. And the guy he was said about it today said, "Oh, he did that, blah blah blah." But not being funny, you did that, not the other guy. So it's like, yeah, okay, yeah, just blame the other guy. That's what he always did. And we had this crap heater, and I'll show you the other heater. They give us, two new heaters, but they're crap. They eat in the Wi-Fi heating. They did in here. No, you're fine. We have, yeah, I know. We have to move out all of this, all out, and we had to move it all the way over across here, and it was hassle. And plus, like I mentioned, me and Mum, we are mini, disabled. They tried, now you put back down there. I don't even know what they did. There was putting about something down there, but I'm trying to see it. If I could get it, I'll probably zoom in. I don't know. Can I zoom in? Yeah, I can. Right. Actually, I'll do that. You can see it slightly. Yeah, there we go. These down shiny a bit. Sorry, I can't get it up properly. And oh, sorry, I'm
See me try to climb over.
Sorry. There we go. Found it. Probably need a light down there though. Yeah, that's fine. Yep. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, seen some ore of
Oh,
it.
there is one there. Okay,
Yeah,
my
made a
apologies.
complete mess.
I can see it.
I think they was very, very rude. They, like, I might try to say it on here, but I probably had to re-say it. They mainly, they mainly said,
Look at
like,
my face.
because they were saying something. I don't even know what exactly they were saying. Did you get me? Yeah, they were saying something when one of the guys, well, the moron, who was here today, was saying stuff like, loads of other crap sort of thing, really. And he said, "Oh, what do I do for work and all that lot?" And I say, "Well, I don't work because everybody don't believe that doing YouTube or making music or that lot, and if you don't get paid, that's not work." So I had to say I don't work. Then he said, "Why?" And then I said, "Well, because the judge said that I'm not allowed to work." And said, "Oh, why? Because you're on drugs?" Well, no, is it because you're using? I said, "No, I don't believe in drugs or alcohol." But he was allowed to say that, and it was so pathetic and so dumb. But that's not the worst thing that they mainly say. Like, he was mainly saying that another person was a thief. That's the reason why mainly bought in my safe, bought in a lot of expensive stuff in, because of him saying that, just saying inside, really. And it was so frustrating. But, yeah, so this radiator's not bad, but it's not great. Here. Oh, I might as well just take my phone in.
Yeah, my mum loves the bear.
Food, ladies and gentlemen, not gay people. I'm not going to put gay people in cookout.
Yeah, if you like it, you probably like to put it in here. Mum said, "Oh, we're having faggots for tea," and a lot of people would say, "Oh, gay people." Yeah, I'm not going to put gay people in a oven to cook them. No, we're not going to do that. We're putting food in.
Alright. Yeah, so in here And if it is a lot echoey, I've taken that silver.
Yeah, that is the microphone that I am using. The Yeti one is garbage. Oh my god, wait, whole week, right? Didn't even hear upstairs. Like, me the whole week. The only time when I turned down when the mother was, like, you know, shouting at somebody, I don't know, roughly after 6 o'clock, they didn't even play any damn music at all through the week. They didn't even bang or maybe shout all week, right? They was quiet. That is the weird thing. And I think now I know, well, my opinion, I think I know why, because hand workers, and they're supposed to be working with man now. And so I assume they didn't really want, like, you know, the cat, like, that workers actually complain about them, of it. But it doesn't really matter, because who cares? That's what I'm assuming. I might be wrong, but I'm just assuming.
Thing in, my safe and everything in, and they went through my stuff, right? This box here, they opened it and went through it, and then like today they said like, oh, it looked like a alien made it or something. Because I didn't even understand what it said, whatever. It was pathetic, mainly. And just like, you know, completely being complete assholes all week. Not kidding, whole week. Complete assholes. And like moaning and all that lot. It's like, come on, just get a bloody life at the end of the day. Yeah, sorry, I'm just keeping it there. Yeah, even out here with the plastic, it was like, it came up to roughly around here a bit, right? Roughly. And all the way from, let's say, from here all the way to the door was soaked. Like, it's a puddle. Because they didn't decided to clean it up or anything. They wanted to go in there, but they know they're not allowed to go in there. But they did. And it was like hassle. Mainly, it was so freaking hassle. It wasn't good for any of us. Whole week, waking up like, you know, after 7, and then they didn't really leave till really really late. Get my mom's panda. Yeah. Yeah, it's like I saying. People say, "Oh, that's loose off, like, you know, clothes and all that." You have to think that bear, that teddy bear, right, is like over 6 foot tall. Right, you could get on Amazon. It's pretty good. And this is a chair, sofa bed. It's a bed and a sofa. That's the reason why it's up higher. That's the reason why. Right? Just let you lot know that. Before if any of you lot decided to say, I'm not using my microphone, so it's not coming up. Yeah, I got my slippers, even though I can want to loosen them. Oh, I've got another slipper. I've got
I got a load
one
of
that, no, I
slippers,
looked at
and
it.
I'm still wearing
Yeah,
all,
I've
no,
got
different
loads of
ones.
crap.
Separate ones.
All this stuff will be sorting out and everything. Um, yeah, it was sort of hassle. Been rude. Yeah. Before I forget, like Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday, in here was like a sheet, all the way from to the door, all the way to there, right, was filled out with the tools, and there wasn't even in order or anything. But anyway, Doctor, can you take over? Thank you.
Yep, I take
Bye.
over.
Bye.
Yep, I take over. No problem with that. Right. Thank you, Doctor. So yeah, that's what that was the whole bloody week. Hopefully you lot can tell me. Oh, distraction. Let me know if that was, like, you know, sort of white plumbing sort of thing and all of that. Just let me know in the comments. And let me know if you lot had same situation in the past or in the future. And all of that. But just let you lot know. Today, me and my brother went through my storage boxes that you saw in the video. We went through all of them and all the boxes and that. We're going to throw away loads of stuff, and hopefully we get some money from it, from the people. I can't remember what you call them. And yeah, it was hectic the whole week. Stressful, frustrating. I got so annoyed, and I got so to a point that I'm about to give up. But anyway, I just thought say all of that, let you lot know what happened, because you lot probably want to know the updates, and you lot want to know what happened, what all of that really about the whole week, but with the plumbers, with all that. On Monday, they are unfortunately going to come back, but they are not stepping foot in this flat at all, and they're only staying outside so they can pop out outside, probably mess it up, and yeah. That is that. So just watch the video, which this live stream will be repeating for 24/7. And I will upload that video while played. I will upload that to YouTube, and so you lot can watch that separate with this. But yeah, it was hectic. Literally, it was so freaking hectic. If you're a plumber or electrician or anything like that, please let me know if they did it right. I don't believe they done it right. I guarantee they messed it up and all of that. So anyway, I thought I'd just explain that. But thank you all so much for watching, and this will be repeating. But no, I've been live for 1 hour. And all of that, even though it's 1 hour and 16 minutes, even though it's showing here 17 minutes. Okay, don't even know what that was about, but there's no one there. But anyway,